for sure. Man, the whole city came out, the whole state came out and showed a lot of love, which I greatly appreciate. I got a lot of support here in Minnesota. Packed place, Armory, sold out. You know, I think we definitely went out there and won unanimously. Had some ring rust on me, but it was good to shake it off against a tough opponent. And, you know, God willing, talk to my manager, talk with my team, my family. We'll be back in there soon.
Yeah, I knew that there was going to be rust. We all knew there was going to be rust. You don't get away with not having no rust after being out of the ring that long. But you know, we worked to get around that. And Jamal is a very slippery fighter. People that understand boxing can see how he lets those shots fly off of him and rolls. That's when he's resting. Just wanted to get him his legs back and start firing that jab. This kid was strong. I didn't know he was going to be that strong, but that was the type of fight that we need.
Any questions?
Coming out in a fight like that, you had an aggressive fighter, really coming out, and you after a layoff like that. You know, how much was that for you to kind of take in that moment to like shake that rust, but know you have an aggressive guy in front of you?
Yeah, man. I'll tell y'all like this. Anytime you step in the ring, it's a real truth teller. You know, he's in there, and like you said, man, I'm pretty sure everybody could see. You know, he wasn't no pushover. You know, he's been to the Olympics numerous times as an amateur, strong fighter coming out of Argentina. And I could tell when I'm hitting him because I caught him with some nice shots. I feel like I had him hurt a couple of times and I tried to jump on him, but he took him, he was in shape. He took him and inspired right back. So I just had to, you know, be smarter, outbox him and stay slippery on him. And, you know, when you in there with a tough fighter like that, whether you've been off for a while or whether you've been active, you got to have a strong will. You can't, you know what I mean? And that's what I bring. I got that willpower that I feel like is unmatched.
Was this the plan to get such a tough opponent after that long layoff? Was that the original plan or was it just the option?
You know, yeah, it was. You know, I think I could have picked an easier opponent, but that's not going to set me up or prepare me for getting that title back. That's not going to prepare me for those big name guys. You know what I mean? So, you know, if you're going to be for real about it, then you got to take the stronger opponents, and you got to have the confidence within yourself. You got to have the willpower, and you got to go out there and show out.
How do you feel having this crowd behind you? It was packed tonight. Even after the fight, some folks filed out. They all came out to see you. How does that feel?
Man, it's an ecstatic feeling. You know what I mean? Every time I fight here, the people just come out and show so much love and so much support. And I'm greatly thankful for it. You know what I mean? And that's why I try to stay on point, not only with my boxing, but with the work I give back to the community through the circle of discipline. Because that's what it's about. You know, I feel that the city and the state really shows up like that because they see the work that we're doing. We're not just trying to be, you know, some macho fighters. We're actually trying to use this platform to set examples and to help out the community as best we can.
Hey, Jamal, I thought you really mixed up your punches well. You used the jab, you were digging to the body. I thought you were going to get him with that liver shot at one point, but was that just kind of the game plan? Did you feel like that was working for you really well?
Yeah, man, I know he was a strong fighter, but I felt like I could empty him out with them body shots. And I did hurt him with some body shots, and I caught him with a nice uppercut and right hook that I think stung him. But, you know, he was in shape. And like I said before in other interviews, you know, when a cat comes to your hometown to fight you, they're not coming to just lay down, you know what I mean? They're coming to upset you. You got to have a lot of heart to come to somebody's backyard and fight them, unless they're just getting a super big check to go ahead and take some punches and fall around and stuff. But that's not the case, you know, especially with the guys that we take. You know, I'm at that level now where nobody's a pushover. You know what I mean? Everybody's coming to take your spot, so I got to be on my job. And my father, my brother, they keep me on point with that.
It was a big night for the COD with Bichon getting the W.
Yeah, man.
He looked good.
Yeah.
Bichon fought very well. These guys, they prepared. You know, we always prepare.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes things happen in there you don't expect. You know, I saw him go down before he got dropped one time. He came back to the corner. I said, don't worry about it. You get it back. Boom, 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 boom. There it was. He got it back. We just keep on working. Let's just keep working. That's the game. That's what we do.
Yeah.
What was the most rewarding part of it? You had so much time to think about being back in the ring at the Armory. When did it hit you that it was just nothing better?
When at the very end of the last round, you know what I mean? Because again, having such a long time off and then taking a fight, a strong, tough fight back in your own hometown, if you don't have the mental capacity to calm your nerves, it could really mess you up. You know what I mean? You could fight too cautious, you could try too hard and end up getting caught with something. So being able to take that tough fight back after that long layoff and then be able to adjust through all the ring rust and then still come out, you know, dominantly winning, it just felt great, you know, and especially having all the people here, man, you know, the whole stadium went crazy when they announced me as the winner.
Did you tell him going into round 10 this was your fight to lose and you couldn't lose?
No, you're not going to lose this. You're going to focus. You're going to get your mind in this game. You're going to get your oxygen. You're going to use that jab, and you're going to keep this boy off of you, and you're going to bite down, and you're going to win this fight. This is your fight. Take it. We need it now. You're going to keep moving up. We need it now. He listens. He listens. Better listen.
I get knocked out in the corner if I don't.
Last fight against Matias in Las Vegas, there's a lot of similarities as far as the height of the fighter and the style. But this seems like this time you were definitely able to use your reach so much better. It seemed like you had it last time. How would you feel different in this fight, even though there's an 18-month layoff, compared to your fight with Matias, like legs and stuff? Like, how did you feel?
I wasn't mentally fatigued. The Butea fight, man, they kept pushing that fight back and back and back. We was in the camp for like 5 months, 6 months?
Yes, 2 weeks.
Because our gym in the city wasn't fully done yet, so we just had to stay in the camp. So, and I knew I was in shape for the fight, but you know, when you are training for this time period, you step up the training, you peak, and then all of a sudden they push the fight back, then you got to slow your training down. Then you got to pick it back up again, and they push the fight back again, and you got to slow your training down. Then you got to pick it back up again, you know, so.
That's hard.
You know, I was mentally fatigued, so in this fight, when I felt something was going on in my body, I was able to adjust. And I was able to listen to them, let them know something. They're like, all right, well, you need to do this then and do this. You know, where at the Butea fight, it was like I was kind of brain dead. You know, my legs stopped working, and instead of adjusting to that problem, I just kept trying to make something work that didn't work. So with this fight, we had a great camp. Shout out to my sparring partner right there, Slink Proper all day. He's in the building. You know, he helped me get ready for this guy, man. He was great work. Shout out to V-Sean, who won tonight, my other teammate.
Oh, your corner.
Yeah, the whole corner, man. My family in the corner, man. You know, PBC, Al Heyman.
I mean, Al Mitchell. Al Heyman,
It's been a long night.
Al Heyman.
You know,
whole crew.
and you know, when the city comes out like that, my whole mentality is to leave everything in the ring. Win, lose, or draw, I want to make sure I at least gave a superb performance. So at the end of the night, you know, people can still feel good about the fight.
Jamal, I heard Slink was saying that the number 2 was there all night. Did you see that as well?
Yeah, I mean, I seen it. I caught him with it a few times. I was trying to lay him down with it, but you know, he had a tough chin. He was, you know, he was a good fighter. He was a tough fighter.
The broadcast team was talking about your diversity of punches and really complimenting the combinations you were putting together. Some of them were different. Like after Mars, I remember mentioning, and I was listening to your East was saying that you jabbed twice and then an uppercut and you're out. Just should make you feel good. I think when you watch this back, listen to them, even though you're shaking the rust off, really good compliments, and then they also really talk you guys up in the organization and the work you guys do in the community.
Thank you.
Oh, that's what's up.
Thank you.
Very good, man.
That's what's up.
We appreciate
Thank you.
Appreciate all the support.
Thank you. Shout out to Showtime Boxing. Shout out to Abner Maris for that.
All of you guys. We really appreciate your help.
Yeah.
How quick can we expect you back?
Man, I'm I'm gonna talk to my manager, I think, next weekend. We'll rest up for a little bit, but then we're gonna get right back to it. I ain't trying to have no year layoff again, so hopefully we'll be back fairly soon. I just got to talk to my management and talk to my team and see what we got going on.
We expect you here at the Armory once again at the now increasingly world famous Armory, or are we gonna take?
I mean, God willing, you know, this is
a beatdown show on the road.
Wherever I gotta go, but this is definitely home. You know what I mean? And anytime they present me with the opportunity to fight here, I'm fighting here. You know?
There's the money shot.
Look at that. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, man, sold out arena, man. It was beautiful.
You got David there chirping at you.
Yeah. What's that? I was just told it was sold out. I don't know what the numbers were.
I know there's like no empty seats that I can see.
Right. That's what's up.
47-24.
Good numbers.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Cool. All right, all good. Any other questions?
I'll give you one last one. A lot of folks talk about, well, we see it all the time. Actually, recently we've seen some hometown fighters lose, and a lot of times they get into the ring afterwards and they talk to him like, oh, the pressure was all on me. I wasn't focused during the fight week and all that stuff. How are you able to deal with that pressure when it seems like so many other guys implode on themselves when they have to fight in front of their hometown? Like, how do you feed off it when other guys fall from it?
You can't be worried about winning or losing. And I think, you know, when you fight at home, that's always a constant as a fighter that kind of sits in the back of your mind. You know what I mean? Because it's boxing, anything can happen, right? And you don't, you know, one of the worst fears of any fighter is getting knocked out in front of your fans, in front of your family, you know. And even if you was beating the guy down the whole fight, it's boxing. You can still get clipped, right? But the thing that separates me is I know it's boxing, and I'm not afraid to take that risk. My whole thing is when I step in there is I want to make sure that I'm listening to my family in the corner as best I can, fulfilling their instructions, and make sure that I leave everything in the ring. If I feel like I left out of the ring, like, man, I could have did this more, I could have did that more, then I know I messed up. Then I know I wasn't fighting like I need to fight. I want to be able to leave that ring feeling totally depleted and feeling good, like even if it didn't go the way I wanted to, or even if I couldn't do the things they was telling me to, it wasn't because of a lack of trying. It was because for whatever reason, I literally couldn't do it because my body wasn't working like that. But
Congratulations.
most times it's gonna work. Thank you.
Split this up. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Where V-Sean at? Shout out to my guy V-Sean in the building. Hold on. Come on up. You know what I'm saying? Love.
Proud of you.
Love, man. This dude gave a spectacular performance as well. It was Minnesota boxing in the building, baby. We came here and we showed out.